to eliminate those exposures. But many doctors and autism advocates say they're worried it could lead to more misinformation rather than solutions. It comes as Secretary Kennedy has tapped a lone anti-vaccine activist to look at debunking between autism and vaccines. News 4's Amy Cho has more for your context.
This week, a pledge from Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as he directs his department to address rising rates of autism diagnosis.
Him to out at the community.
What has caused the autism epidemic, and we'll be able to eliminate those exposures.
But one Prince George's County family tells News 4 they're not holding out hope.
I'm concerned that there's going to be a lot of disappointment. There was a time that I think I wanted to grab those words that just came out of his mouth.
My color is blue.
Held them to my heart.
Vanessa Ridgely says when her son Tori was first diagnosed with autism nearly 20 years ago, she was terrified and wanted to help him succeed. He's now on the honor roll in college, studying aerospace engineering. Both of them say they're now worried about the spread of misinformation around autism and vaccines.
When it comes to our kids, we need to do right by them, and we need to make sure that we have all of our I's dotted and our T's crossed before we come to the conclusion that the vaccines that have presented outbreaks of measles and smallpox for decades now are somehow all of a sudden bad.
Everyone,
NBC News has learned a known anti-vaccine activist will help work on the HHS research, according to two sources familiar with the plan. David Dyer was previously fined $10,000 by the Maryland Board of Physicians for practicing medicine without a license. He and his dad also wrote a research paper about the causes of autism that later had to be retracted due to conflicts of interest and a number of errors. It's part of why Christopher Banks with the Autism Society says he's worried.
Scientific inquiries must be led by credible experts and must be involved those who rely on the evidence and understand the complexities of autism and not have preconceived ideas of what they want to determine.
Researchers at NIH have found a number of factors associated with a higher risk of autism, such as genetics, older parents, exposure to pollution or pesticides during pregnancy, maternal diabetes or obesity, and premature birth. NIH also says there has been no link found between autism and vaccines. Secretary Kennedy says the research will involve hundreds of scientists from around the world. It comes as HHS recently lost a quarter of its staff through layoffs and forced early retirements. Amy Cho, News 4.
Now, News 4 reached out to the Department of Health and Human Services for comment. They sent us a statement reading in part, with autism rates rising at an alarming pace, uncovering its etiology is a national imperative. Millions of American families are urgently seeking answers, and the NIH is fully committed to leaving no stone unturned in confronting this catastrophic epidemic, employing only gold standard evidence-based science.
All right, Doug joins us now, and right on cue, we got dumped on all day today, and it's still raining out there.
Yeah, I mean, we need the rain, right? We were talking about severe drought conditions across our area, but 1 to 2 inches is what we've seen out there so far. Wow.